My dear student, I am sure you have enjoyed this animated video about all the practical templates for copywriting, ad creation, search engine optimization and social media. So now practice will make you master. We have created assignment for you and you will train yourself. So get ready. Now you will become the master of copywriting, the master of search engine optimization, and the master of everything we have given to you. We have practical assignments and you will create the content yourself. You can create it as practical hands-on for your business or just training for your friends or just for a company that you like. So get ready, because this will make you the master expert of digital marketing and you will reach success. Hey guys, so now we are going to look about backlinks. They are so important still for search engine optimization. But we are going to be really smart. We are going to use different strategies to get links. You will know how to reach much more, how to use bloggers, how to use social media, how to use Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, how to create correct links, not some tiny hidden links, but very strong links that will give you power. We will also look at Wikipedia, how you can get great links from Wikipedia. And we will also understand what's a correct link and what's some, sorry to tell it, shit link. So you need to understand how to create a correct links, how to create the correct content, how to reach different people to get more and more links. So I wish you all the very best, good luck, and let's do it.
The ultimate guide to link building. Everything you need to know about getting great backlinks in 2022. Intro. What you'll learn. Hi and welcome to our ultimate guide to building backlinks. We're so glad you've joined us today, as we have lots of tips and techniques to share with you so you can get amazing links. Are you currently struggling to get the backlinks you need? You shouldn't feel bad, as this is a common problem, but once you know how to get around it, it's really not so hard. In this complete video guide, you'll learn everything you need to know to get started building great links, the type that actually help to boost your SEO. We'll teach you the techniques you need to know to avoid getting penalized by Google, and what Google looks for when it ranks your link. You'll learn why site relevance, page authority, and domain authority are important when it comes to the sites your links appear on, and you'll understand what makes up a link and how search engines interpret this. One of the most important things we'll teach you is the right strategies to get more links, right now. You can't just do the same old things you might have done a few years ago. Link building has changed, and, in this guide, you'll find the latest strategies to help you succeed with link building. We've covered all the essentials, from the right way to approach guest blogging to how to perform successful link building outreach, so you can get those all-important links on high-authority relevant sites. After watching this video guide, as long as you're prepared to put in just a little effort, you'll soon be able to acquire useful links that will give your search ranking a huge boost. We are confident you can succeed with link building, if you want to, and this guide will ensure you'll have all the tools you need to form a link building strategy that will help you achieve great results. Keep watching as we take a deep dive into everything there is to know about link creation. Part 1. Your complete guide to link building. What is link building? The number one goal of link building is to boost your search engine visibility by getting links to your website on as many high-quality sites as possible. There are numerous strategies you can use to achieve this, from the simple to the complex, including content marketing, blogger outreach, resource page linking, and PR. Google used to use PageRank to determine a page's quality, which was partly based on how many people were linking to it. But when people found out how to gain PageRank, Google lost the ability to detect what was a good link and a bad one, which reduced their ranking algorithm's effectiveness. In 2012, Google made some crucial updates to weed out shady black hat link building techniques and better determine quality links. They now place a lot of importance on link quality, as well as quantity, meaning where your link appears is just as crucial, if not more, as how many links you get. Now Google regularly penalizes websites who use black hat techniques or over-optimize with low-quality link building. The value of certain techniques such as submitting your site to web directories has also fallen, due to being repeatedly overused. Search engines use backlinks to find out about new web pages, which they then include in search results. They also use them to evaluate a page's ranking position within search results. Even though there have been a lot of changes, links are still critical if you want to rank well on Google. But employing low-quality link building techniques is not only a waste of your time and effort, but it could also actively damage your website's ranking. The bottom line is backlinks are still so vital to your visibility in search, they are Google's key ranking signal. It's pivotal to learn the most current white hat techniques that will help you acquire great backlinks, so keep watching as we show you what to avoid, and what to do in order to build high-quality backlinks this year. What can link building do for you? Link building is important if you're looking to build relationships with people in your industry for two primary reasons. 1. It can help you acquire valuable backlinks on highly relevant, popular sites, but it also aids you in making connections over the long term. When you contact an influencer, site owner, or blogger with a well-written pitch that demonstrates the value of linking to you, you make that all-important first contact with someone who can be incredibly influential in your niche. 2. Even if they don't say yes the first time around, providing your pitch is polite and relevant, you'll have made that all-important first contact. Next time, they might well say yes, or they might even come to you. A sample outreach pitch might look like this. Hi, insert name. I'm your name, owner of blog, and I'm getting in touch as I wanted to let you know I really enjoy your blog on subject. I've actually just published an article on subject that mentions your work, and I thought you might find it helpful to link to my piece on your name of page. The piece covers go into a bit of brief detail, so I thought your readers may find it useful. I also wondered if you'd appreciate a link to your blog on my site too. If so, let me know the link you'd like me to point to, as well as the link text, and I'll get that set up right away. You can find my piece at insert URL, and if you'd like to link to it, the link text is insert link text. Thanks so much for considering my request. I'll be looking forward to reading many more of your informative articles. Your name. You can customize the parts and brackets to better suit your own purposes. This pitch is perfect as it's polite, laid back, but demonstrates the value of why they should link to you. Plus, by including your URL and suggested link text, it also makes it easy for them to do just that. 2. Get the right kind of traffic. Links are incredibly useful for boosting your referral traffic, and if you get a backlink on a popular website in your niche, you'll likely see a significant increase in visitors. As the traffic will already be pre-screened for interest, if your link appears on a relevant site, rather than a more general one, it's more likely to convert. Getting your content, products, or services in front of people who are interested is a superb way to up the value of your links. Even if they don't buy from you right away, you've raised your profile to an ideal target audience. This is something you should always be looking to do if your goal is to boost your SEO and expand your business. 3. Establish your brand authority. Your link building strategy can also help solidify your brand authority, particularly if you create content that's relevant to what you offer, and valuable to potential customers. If you have a sportswear e-commerce store, for example, and published a piece entitled Go from Couch Potato to 10K Runner in 6 months, this would be extremely relevant to a significant portion of your audience. There's 3 ways you can benefit here. 1. First, you're attracting people to your brand who've searched for the terms your piece has ranked for. Now they know who you are and are more likely to consider you an authority on a subject they are interested in. 2. Secondly, you'll raise your site authority with Google if enough people link to your piece, which also helps to boost your search engine ranking. 3. Thirdly, you may make some sales if you link smartly to your products in the piece, or at the end, or if you include offers placed well around your article. What's a hyperlink made of? To comprehend properly how links work and how search engines read them, you first need to understand all the different parts of a hyperlink, and what function they play. There are 4 main parts. Anchor tag. href. Anchor text. Tag closure. Let's take a quick look at what these different parts do. Anchor tag. This is the part of your link that opens your link tag and lets search engines know a link is included. Href. Href is short for hyperlink referral and is the text inside the quote marks that shows where your URL is pointed to. It basically tells your browser where it needs to head to, whether that's a web page, image, or a file. Anchor text. This is the visible text that people click on when they open your link. It's often formatted differently from the rest of the text surrounding it, typically with an underline or blue color to show it has been clickable. Tag closure, this one's pretty straightforward. It's the part of your link that lets the search engines know it's now the end of your tag. How to get links Google loves. Your focus should be on acquiring links that will have a positive impact on your Google rank, and often the best kinds of links are the ones you never even asked for. You get these types of links by consistently creating something of quality, whether that's informative content, a unique website, or a really great product or service. When you do this regularly, people notice, and they naturally want to link to you. Though you should always be trying to achieve these kinds of organic links, you shouldn't sit around waiting for people to link to your site. Instead, actively help to raise more awareness of your brand and content by using a link building strategy that boosts your Google rankings. While not all Google ranking factors are known, there are many which most experts agree have a definite impact on your search position. Keep watching as we're about to reveal the most important Google ranking factors you need to be aware of when it comes to link building. Page authority. Google's algorithm automatically assesses the page authority of sites that display your link, and this has a massive impact on your page ranking. If your link is on a page that Google sees as high authority, you'll receive a bigger boost than you would if it were on a site that Google didn't rate so much. Even if you were to have 20 links on sites that Google didn't rate so highly, but only one on a site Google trusted, you'd get a bigger benefit from having one link on a high authority site. Sites that Google ranks highly pass their page authority to your own site, and this can be handy when deciding who to approach to ask for a link. You can easily check page ranking indicators by entering the address of the page you want to check into Ahrefs URL rating. Keywords Everywhere is a handy and easy to use browser extension you can install to Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. It will automatically show you the domain authority, number of referring domains, the number of referring links, as well as spam score. Site authority. Google also assesses link quality by looking at the domain authority of the site where your link appears. A well-known, high-trust site like CNN will help your Google ranking more than a link from an unknown startup. Focus your link building strategy around trying to score links on sites with a high domain authority. Use the Ahrefs domain rating tool to check domain ranking by entering any page address from the site you want to check out, or use Moz's domain authority. Site relevancy. Site relevance is another key Google ranking factor that you need to consider when trying to build links. Even if you score a link on a site with high page and site authority, if the site isn't relevant to your link, it won't count for much. It's not much good getting linked to by a website that sells rollerblades, if you're selling pet food, at least not anymore. Now you need to make sure the site your link is on is related to your site theme, products, or your content. This is so important. Ex-employees of Google have even stated it on the record, saying that today, site relevancy is every bit as important as page rank. Link position. Okay, so you know you need to be trying to get links on sites with a high page and domain authority that are also relevant. But did you know where your link is displayed on the page also has an impact? If your link is hidden away at the bottom of the page, it's not going to be as helpful to your Google rankings as it would if it were embedded into the main body content of a page. Who put it there? Editorial placement is another ranking factor it's thought Google considers, and they've even said as much. According to Google, links that aren't editorially placed don't score as highly as links that are. Google calls links you've placed unnatural links, while links that are either placed or can be vouched for by the webmaster where the link appears are known as editorially placed. If someone else has linked to you, Google sees that as good. But if you placed your link there, that's not considered an editorial link, and Google won't score you as highly for it. Visible anchor text. Did you know your anchor text is also a Google running factor, and that it's important your anchor text reflects the page you're linking to? Anchor text is the visible part of your link, and it is what people click on when they go to visit your website. If your anchor text says banana smoothies but the page you link to is about sneakers, that's not good. Why? If Google crawls your link, it will assume your page is about the topic mentioned in your anchor text, so make sure the two are related. Because keyword-rich anchor text has been overdone, you don't want to stuff a ton of it in your body copy, or else Google will penalize you. But if you do need to place a link in your content, or if someone asks to link to you in theirs, make sure your anchor text matches the site your link points to. What's surrounding your link? Have you ever heard of link co-occurrences? They're the words or phrases you see next to your link, and Google often treats these as if they were your anchor text. Just as your anchor text should clue people in as to what the page you're linking to is about, so should the text that's around your link. If you can make sure it's related and relevant to the page you want to send people to, and that it matches the anchor text on your link. Guest posts. Though Google has stated that guest blogging is now considered too spammy, it's not true that it doesn't give you a boost, if it's done right. Scoring a guest blog can still give your rankings a useful bump, but before you dive in, there are definitely some things you should avoid, so you don't run afoul of Google. Things Google hates when it comes to guest blogs. If you've paid to guest blog. If the blog contains anchor text that is an exact match for your webpage. If you get published on a website that only posts guest blogs. If you get published on a site that isn't relevant or related to your website. Avoid these traps and concentrate on creating informative, engaging content your readers will love, and then focus on getting it posted on a high authority site that's also relevant. If you achieve this, guest blogging will be an extremely useful aid in your link building strategy, and though you need to put in a little effort, the payoff will be worth it. Go for nofollow. Nofollow links contain tags that let search engines know not to count the link as an endorsement, which is why, if you're trying to improve your SEO ranking, you should definitely focus on snagging nofollow links. Some content like press releases nearly always contain nofollow links now, which is why they are no longer as effective as they used to be at improving your ranking. So how do you know if a link is nofollow or dofollow? 1. First, right-click on your web browser and select View Page Source. 2. Then, find the link in the HTML source code of the page. 3. If a rel equals nofollow is displayed next to your link, it means your link is nofollowed. If you don't see this, congratulations, you have a dofollow link, which is the kind you should be looking to get. Content, the master key to scoring links. Google ranks highly. Content is the secret key to scoring awesome links, but it's no good simply pumping out mediocre content or publishing the sort of content that won't boost your SEO. There are 4 main types of content you need to be publishing if you're looking to link building.
Visual content, i.e., images, infographics, charts and diagrams.
People love graphics and they link to them often, so if you can incorporate visuals into your content, you should definitely go for it. Every time someone links to your image or infographic, you score a valuable link that can help boost your rank. It's also easy to encourage people to share images, as you can add a short caption asking people to share it and link back to you. Numbered lists, tips, tricks, techniques, etc. Creating a numbered list is a great strategy if you want people to engage more with your content and share it. Lists are really popular, and you can create a list about almost anything, from computer tips to ways to lose weight or hack your life. Lists are an effortless way to offer your audience value, and people love to refer to them because they are digestible and easy to read. Research has shown well-written lists generate more backlinks than any other type of content, even video, so it's certainly worth creating some as part of your link building armory. Stats and research, as long as it's original or new. If you have original data or can get your hands on the latest industry research, you'll definitely want to post it, as people are always looking for fresh stats to link to. People frequently cite data and stats, and when they do, they always link to you. Posting original research, or new industry stats, helps you get backlinks quickly, great if you need a fast way to increase the amount of links you have. Complete guides. Ultimate guides that comprehensively cover a topic are always a winner, as people find them really useful, and they love to share them with their audience. They're great as they let you pack a lot of detail into one space, so you can appear an authority on the subject. Do it well and you can gain a lot of links in a short amount of time, as people will see your guide as the go-to resource on the subject. If you create a guide on a topic that is evergreen and won't date, then it's even better, as this can then net you links for months and years to come. Use email outreach to snag a ton of links. Emailing bloggers to ask for links should be an essential part of your strategy, but it's important to approach it the right way or your message will just get junked. 3 easy steps to successful email outreach. First, you need to identify possible websites who will want to link to you. Some people are more likely than others to link out to you, and you need to discover who they are to make your approach successful. To find sites that might want to link to you, look up your keyword in Google to see what sites come up. Make a list of those sites, as once you know what sites you need to target, it's time to move on to the next step. Find the right email address for your approach. It's no good sending your message into the ether only to have it sit in an unattended mailbox or go to the wrong person. Luckily, there's a handy tool you can use to avoid this, Hunter.io. Hunter.io lets you find the email addresses associated with any domain. All you need to do is enter the web address of the site you want to look up. It's ideal for small sites, or blogs owned by one person, as it will display all the email addresses connected to that domain. You can then look through these to find the website owner and send them a message. If you're reaching out to a larger site though, there's another tool that will be more helpful. Voila Norbert. You need to know who you want to contact, and the website address, but if you can get this info, then all you need to do is enter it into the tool, and you'll get that person's email address. Perfect for making sure you are contacting the person who has the power to post your link. Now you've got your target's email, it's time to make your approach by reaching out and send a personalized message. Though having a useful template will help save you lots of time, it's important to remember you must customize your message if you want your approach to be successful. People hate receiving generic email requests, so you'll need to take just a little bit of time to find out a bit about your target. You don't have to get too fancy, just mentioning a detail or two will be enough to show you know what they are about, and your request isn't just random. You could say something like you appreciated a recent article that they wrote, or that you love their blog on weight training and found it helpful on your muscle building journey. Anything like this helps to personalize your message. No idea where to start? No problem, here's an example template you can customize and use when you make your first email requests. Hi there, insert their name. I'm, your name, from, your site, and I really loved your piece on, topic. I particularly enjoyed the part about, add brief detail, as, reason why you liked it. I wanted to make contact, as I've just created a piece on, topic, over at, your URL. As you create content about, topic, I thought your readers might find it helpful, and you may want to include it on your site. I also wondered if you'd like a link on my site about, topic, as I think, name of their blog, is a useful resource for, dancers/runners/etc. Thanks for considering my request, I'll look forward to reading more of your awesome content. Your name. How to avoid getting penalized by Google. A lot has changed since Google initially implemented their page rank scoring system, and if you don't want to get penalized by the search engine, there are two major things you must avoid. Don't use 1. Black hat link building techniques. Ever since Google's Penguin update, designed to catch sites using shady techniques to gain better SEO positions, black hat link building approaches have landed heavy penalties from the search engine. If you don't want to get downranked, you'll definitely want to swerve landing a link on sites that use techniques Google frowns upon, like paid for links or guest posts, spam comments under blogs, exact match anchor text, or keyword stuffed copy. All the tips in this video guide are white hat techniques approved by Google, so you'll get maximum mileage from your links and won't have to worry about picking up any penalties. 2. Unnatural links. Links you've placed yourself. Unnatural links are links you've posted yourself on a site, whether that's by signing up for a profile, or leaving a link in a comment under a blog. It's unclear exactly how Google's algorithm assesses sites for manual links, but the best way to avoid getting marked down is to try and get editorially placed links instead. This is when webmasters or site owners post or vouch for your link, and it carries way more weight with Google. If Google decides to penalize you for unnatural link posting, they'll send you a message through the Google Search Console. This is good, as you can remove the manual links Google doesn't like, then send a reconsideration request to Google. Part 2. Best link building strategies for right now. Reach out to your contacts. One of the first things you should do if you're trying to get more links is to reach out to your circle of contacts, like your friends, family, and colleagues, to ask if they would like to link to you. One thing to remember is you only need links from sites that are relevant to your own, otherwise they won't really help you. People probably won't want to link out to you if they don't see what you do as related. For example, if you own a music store but they sell football gear. Asking the people you know is a superb way to pick up a few links though, especially when you're just getting started. Especially since now lots of people have a website or blog, and you likely know at least a few people in niches related to your own. Submit your blog to a directory. Do you have a blog? If you're selling or promoting online, you really should, and if you do have one, you can submit it to a blog directory for free. This is an excellent opportunity to pick up more targeted visitors, as the people who search these directories are looking for content to engage with, in a niche they enjoy. Just make sure you do your research and shop around for directories that see some traffic. Sites like Bloggeries, Bloglovin, Alltop, and Best of the Web are all solid choices, and many of these have been around a long time. Company directory submissions. If you have a company, you can score even more backlinks by submitting your site to online business directories. The goal here is relevance, so it's better to look for niche-specific business listings, rather than generic, though of course you can always try both. When you're looking for directories to submit to, as well as shooting for industry-specific sectors, you should seek out high-authority sites, with a good domain authority. Remember, even though Google doesn't display domain ranking metrics, you can assess a site's domain ranking indicator using tools like Moz's Domain Authority. The great thing is you can do this even if you're a solo startup and haven't registered your company officially. All you need is a business, and as you're promoting online, you most likely already have one, so this is an easy way to pick up some backlinks that could help to raise your search ranking. Resource page link building. Resource pages are an excellent way to build relevant backlinks as they are there to link out to relevant sites. This is great as it means if your website is related to the page, you're almost guaranteed a link. Check the resource page's site authority and page authority before you submit, as having your link posted on sites that Google doesn't rate won't help you and could even harm your SEO efforts. Easy 4-step guide to link building on resource pages. 1. Hunt out relevant resource pages. First, you need to find relevant resource pages, and you can do this easily using Google. There are some handy search strings you can use to unearth these sorts of pages, if you're wondering where to begin. To discover resource pages where you can post your link, try entering your keyword then any of these search strings. Your keyword plus interlinks. Your keyword plus useful resources. Your keyword plus helpful resources. Your keyword plus useful links. 2. Assess site relevancy and authority. Once you've found a likely page, you need to check whether it's worth your time. Check out the page's authority using Ahrefs URL rating and the site's domain authority with Moz's tool. Don't forget link placement either, so have a look to see where the links to other sites are posted. Will your link be stuffed in a sidebar or squashed out of sight at the bottom of the page? If so, it might be better to go for another site, as Google doesn't look upon this favorably. 3. Submit content that's highly relevant. Now you've found a site that will give you a good backlink, you need to choose some content from your website that will be a good match for the resource page. It's no good just picking your most popular or well-written posts. The content you submit needs to be highly relevant to the site you want to link from. If you don't have any, you might want to consider creating some, rather than submitting a piece that probably won't get accepted. Once you have chosen your content, it's time to reach out and ask for that link. 4. Contact the person responsible for posting links. Okay, so you have a piece of content that's perfect, now you need to let the website owner know. You don't need to send a long message, a short, polite and to the point one should do the trick. If you're stuck for what to say, why not try customizing this template? Subject line, query their website. Hi there. Insert your name, from, your website, and I discovered your website when I was looking up information on, topic. I'd like to thank you for posting such an awesome resource page. I've found a ton of useful links there, especially, example of helpful link. I actually published a guide to running /piece on etc. in September /this month /etc. It covers brief details and more brief details, and you can check it out here, your URL. I thought my piece might make a helpful addition to your page, and wondered whether you might want to link out to it? Regardless, thanks again for compiling your page. I've bookmarked it as I'm sure I'll be referring to it quite a bit in the future. Take care and have a great day. Your name, your website. Score easy backlinks with Broken Link Building. Stuck for backlinks? Have you tried Broken Link Building? It's one of the easiest ways to get great links that gives you a great chance of success. One of the reasons it's so effective is that instead of having to ask for a link, you have a solid in from the start, as you're immediately offering value. 4 steps to getting backlinks with Broken Link Building. 1. Identify broken links. To start with, you need to find some links out there that are broken, and to do this you can install some quick, easy software that will aid you in your search. Check My Links and Link Miner. These two cool little tools are Google Chrome browser plugins, and they help you see if the page you are surfing on has any broken links. 2. Spot relevant pages with a ton of links. Now you've got the ability to discover broken links, you need to find sites you can scan. Resource pages are a great idea, as they usually always have loads of outbound links, and you can use the search strings in the resource page guide to find them. Just in case you forgot, here they are again. Your keyword plus interlinks. Your keyword plus useful resources. Your keyword plus helpful resources. Your keyword plus useful links. Whatever pages you choose, make sure they are relevant to our niche and the content you publish. You also need to check their domain authority and page authority, as well as where the links that appear on the site are placed. 3. Scan for links that are broken. Got a site in mind? Great, now it's time to scan using the plugins you just installed. Simply run Check My Links or Link Miner and the tool will display all the broken links on the page you are on. Now you know what links are broken, you can copy and paste the info, as we're about to move on to the next step, letting the site master know. 4. Tell the webmaster they have broken links up. Everyone wants to know if there is a problem with their website, and they'll usually feel grateful that you reached out to tell them they have broken links, which means they are much more likely to want to repay the favor by giving you a link. The idea is to inform them they have broken links, then suggest some relevant content of yours that can replace it. You can try this template when you contact webmasters, but remember to customize it to suit your needs first. Subject line: spotted an issue with their website. Hi, their name. I just wanted to reach out to ask you if you're still updating your website. As I was browsing their URL for information on subject, when I noticed you have several links up that aren't working anymore. In case you wanted to fix this, I've made a note of the links I found that are broken. List link, etc. If you need content to replace these, I've just published a name of piece on subject. Your site visitors might find it helpful as it covers brief details, and it could make a good substitute for name a broken link. Hope this helps. Take care. Your name your website. Make sure you have an RSS feed. Do you have a blog on any of the most used websites, like Blogger or WordPress? If so, you likely already have a ready-made RSS feed, but if not, you can easily create one. Having an RSS feed available can give you a boost when you're link building because some sites scrape content from them. When they do, they don't always link to your original post, but since it's your content, you can add in links, which they'll automatically copy. Make sure you include internal links to other relevant pages on your site, and the next time a content scraper mines your site, you'll snag some effortless backlinks. Offer up discounts. Promotional offers and discounts are superb ways to get links, because discount and bargain sites love to link out to URLs that offer them. You will need to make a list of sites that list discounts, and check to make sure they are active, have good page and domain authority, and solid link placement. Then you just need to do some simple outreach to let people know you have a great offer going on. You can try customizing this short template. Hi. I'm your name, from, insert site, I sell what you sell, and am currently running a type of offer on product for duration of offer. I thought you might want to share this with your readers, as brief details on why this is a quality offer. If so, you can find the offer up here, your URL, and the discount is available by, how people can get the discount. Thanks for considering my request and congratulations on making an awesome website. Your name your website. Work your mentions. Creating content that name checks someone you'd like to approach for a link, or links out to them gives you an excellent way to approach influencers, as you've already paid them a compliment. It won't work every time, but it's a solid technique, as long as you're polite and you have taken the time to send a personalized message.
You can mention specific people, i.e., bloggers, content creators, etc., or you can name check products or websites.
Either way, if you're including mentions or link outs in your content, you should always let people know, as they may share and link the content they are mentioned in. Even if they don't, now they know who you are, and they'll look upon you more favorably the next time you make contact. To reach out and let people know you've mentioned them, try this easy approach. Hi, their name. I'm your name, from, your website, I run a blog on topic, and I just wanted to let you know I've mentioned you/your product in my recently published piece on subject. I'm a big fan of your product/blog/advice, etc., as reason why you like what they do, so I wanted to share it with my readers. If you're interested in reading the piece, it's up here, URL of your piece. Thanks for making awesome what they do. Have a great day. Your name your website. Don't forget your email signature. It's an obvious one, but so many people forget to maximize their chances of getting an easy link by forgetting to fill out their email signature. Think about it, if you're contacting a lot of people every day, say 100 or so, you could be missing out on a ton of traffic. It doesn't take barely any effort to post an email signature, and you only need to do it once, so make sure yours is filled out with the link you'd like to drive traffic to, so you don't miss this link scoring opportunity. Create an event guide. Is there an event coming up that you can create a resource guide for? If so, you should get to it, as it's an excellent link creating opportunity. You can create guides for almost any type of event, local, national, or international, and as long as they're well researched, you don't even have to attend. These types of resources can pick up a ton of backlinks, shares and tweets, so it's definitely something that is worth taking the time to compile. Try to find an event that's related to what you do in some way, as Google will score you higher, and the links and shares you acquire will be more likely to benefit you in terms of traffic. You can create guides for concerts, exhibitions, events, conferences. The only limit is how relevant it is, and your own creativity. You can make your guide a downloadable resource too, but first always remember to post it on your blog or website, so people can easily link to it and share it. Guest blogging done right. Just because guest blogging isn't the magic bullet it once was, and Google has downgraded links that come from guest posts, you can still use it to boost your link building strategy. It may be true that bloggers are swamped by guest blog requests, but if you laser focus your pitch and select a highly relevant website, you can make it work for you. When it comes to guest blogging, site relevancy is even more important than domain authority, so pick a site that's closely related to what you do. This will help you score higher on Google, but it will also up your chances of getting a yes. Stay away from sites that accept just about anyone, as they're usually desperate for content, and getting a link on there won't help your SEO, and it could damage it. If you do score a post, and you include links within your piece, make sure you avoid using exact match text in your outbound links, so you don't pick up any penalties from Google. Remember, you don't want to build a link building strategy that's solely or mainly built around guest blogging, as this won't do much for your SEO. Create posts around the most popular types of content, i.e. list posts, top 10 strange facts about, top 5 ways to, etc. Guides and how-tos. Relevant original news or research, or a unique take on current related news. Always include plenty of visuals in your post, as these help to break up text blocks and add interest, so people keep reading. Keep in mind Google prefers long-form content, and ideally your piece should run to around 1,000,000-200 words. If you can, shoot for this amount, but bear in mind how much you can write may depend on the site owner's preferences. Sample guest blog pitch you can customize and use. Hi, their name. I'm, your name, I run, website, a blog on, topic, and I'm reaching out as I wanted to say I love your blog on, topic. I especially enjoy reading your mention something specific, and found, mention why you found something they wrote useful, really helpful, as I'm mention why. I've also wanted to let you know that I've got an idea for a piece your readers may enjoy on, topic. It's a type of piece list/guide, on, topic, and it will cover, mention a few brief details. I estimate the piece will run to about word count, and if you're interested, I can get it to you in, suggest a deadline. Thanks for considering my request. I'll continue to follow your awesome website. Name your website. Submit to your local listings. As well as blog directories and company directories, you can also snag backlinks from local listings sites, and these can be great for your SEO as they're usually ultra relevant. Search Google for websites that link out to local businesses and services in your town or city, and of course you should also make sure that your company is listed on Yelp under the relevant section. Another thing that's crucial to do is set up your profile on Google My Business and make sure you include a backlink to your website. You also need to do the same for your Facebook business profile as well. If you have a local business, there is another site that gets a lot of traffic that you need to make sure you construct a profile on too, TripAdvisor. Make sure you also include a backlink on your TripAdvisor profile. Google My Business is critical if you want to score well in Google's local search results, as without one, you won't even show up. But to rank well, your profile needs to be completely filled out. Having a completed Google My Business profile helps customers find you easier, and gives you a superb opportunity to tell the story of your brand. You can also get reviews through Google My Business, and respond to them. When it comes to backlinks, it's also great, as it allows you to include outbound links. You can easily promote your website, social media, and other important sites. 6 Steps Guide to Setting Up Your Google My Business Profile. 1. First, you need to create a Google account for your business, if you don't have one already. You can do this by going to the Google Business webpage, then click Manage Now. Search the name of your business to see if it has already been added to Google, and if not, manually add it yourself. 2. Select Add a Location and enter your correct business address, so it can be connected to Google Maps, and you can start showing up in search results. 3. If you have a service-based business, as opposed to having customers visit you, you can add the service area you cover. 4. Now you need to choose the category that fits your business best, from a drop-down list of terms Google displays. Have a good look through, as this will affect the search terms you can rank for. 5. Remember to add your business contact numbers, including your phone number, website, and social media. This is important for your backlink strategy, and also so as many people can find you on as many different platforms as possible. 6. The final step is to verify your business, and Google gives you several options to do this, depending on what type of business you have. You can verify by postal mail, or, if Google allows, by email or by phone. Some businesses can instantly verify, but this only happens if you already have a Google My Business profile, and you are updating it. Once you've set up your Google My Business profile, you need to flesh it out by telling potential customers all about your brand and what you do. If you have a business with a physical location, make sure you mention your opening hours and include images and video content that show off your brand and your location on your profile. To score as high as possible, you should try and keep your profile regularly updated by posting weekly news and updates. Facebook is another key site you need to be on in a business capacity, and you can snag a handy backlink here too, through your Facebook business profile. 4 steps to a flawless Facebook business profile. 1. To create your profile, you need to do it from a personal account, clicking Create on the navigation bar at the top. 2. Then you need to select whether you are a brand, business, community, or public figure, add your brand name, and then select the category your business best matches. 3. Upload a high-quality profile and cover image, making sure they fit within Facebook's recommended dimensions. Your profile picture should be minimum 360 by 360 pixels, while your cover image needs to be minimum 960 by 360 pixel. 4. Now you need to fully complete your About section, remembering to add your contact details, phone number, and of course your website. You should also add your opening times, as well as a short description of your business. Niche-specific directories. Sector-specific directories are listing sites that only link out to websites and services related to a particular subject, like gyms in Hampshire, or cloud-based software companies. They are an excellent way to promote your site to a targeted audience and pick up backlinks that are looked upon well by Google, as long as you take the time to evaluate the site you're submitting to make sure it ticks the right boxes. Whatever sector your website is in, if you want to submit to a niche-based directory, you should always check to see the site's domain authority. Use Moz's domain rating tool to gauge this. The site's page authority. Use Ahrefs URL rating tool for the specific page your link will appear on. The site's relevancy. How closely related is it to your site and content? Link placement. Where do links appear on the site? You can find niche-specific sites by Googling and using the following search strings. Your niche keyword plus interlinks. Your niche keyword plus useful resources. Your niche keyword plus helpful resources. Your niche keyword plus useful links. Don't underestimate the power of offline marketing. Even though most of your link building strategy will be conducted online, you shouldn't overlook your offline interactions entirely. You never know when you can score a handy link from a conversation with someone, whether that's a colleague or a person you just happen to meet. With this in mind, you should keep a stack of business cards on hand, so you can give them to people who might be interested in linking to you. You can also display stickers containing your link on your car, or your laptop, or give away flyers with your information on. List on your retailers' pages. Do you have an e-commerce store, or do you retail your products online? If so, there's another way you can grab some high-value backlinks as well as some name, address, phone number, NAP, citations, which will really help your brand's SEO. First, make a list of all the manufacturer and supplier websites associated with the products you sell. Once you've got your list, send each one a message to let them know you retail X product. So would they like to add you to their links? You can personalize this short script. Hi there. I'm, insert your name, owner of, your website, store, and I'm getting in touch to ask if you would add our brand to your, name the page, pages we are stockists of, product line. You can check out our e-commerce store here to see the products, insert URL. If you'd like to link to our product page, the link text should be, insert your link text. Our business details are as follows. Your business name, address, phone number. If you need any more information, or would like a link on our brand website, please do let me know. Thanks so much for considering my request. Insert your name. Insert your website. Turn your content into downloadable PDFs. Have you got content already published? If so, you should definitely consider turning your most popular lists and guides into PDFs. People love downloadable content because they can refer to them offline and can even print them out if they need to. You'll definitely pick up a few more links this way, as it makes your content higher value, so more people will share your stuff. It's quick and easy to do, and you can use most word processing software to do it. If you don't have Word or a similar program, you can use Google Docs, or even do it online for free. Just search free online PDF creator to find plenty of links, if you don't use Google Docs or have software already installed. Ask a question websites. When you're embarking on your link building strategy, you don't want to forget question and answer websites like Quora, as although you won't always be able to post nofollow links, you can quote your website as a source. Even though most of your links will be nofollow, you can benefit from some traffic too, as people on these types of sites will be interested in the subject matter, and so they may well click through. Make sure you've taken the time to answer at least 10 questions before you jump into promoting though, as otherwise you will come off like a spam account and people will ignore what you post. Reputation is everything on these types of sites, but if you put in just a bit of effort, they can pay off well in the end. Reclaim links pointing to 404s. Have you previously had links on other sites that now are broken and display 404 error messages? This is typically because you changed your website, or the page doesn't exist anymore. Sometimes it can also be because the site master didn't enter your website address correctly. Luckily, no matter what the reason is that you have broken links pointing to your website, you can reclaim them. First, you need to identify them, so using RF's tool, select backlinks then broken to see where you have broken backlinks listed. Got your list of links? Great, now you can easily redirect each one to a similar page of content, giving you a handful or ready-made links that you didn't need to do any outreach to get. Push people to your pages with Scoop. If you're looking for a good way to attract more visitors to your website and you have some quality content, you can use Scoop to raise awareness and encourage more traffic. Scoop users select content they want to share with others, and some of them have fairly large followings, so it can be a great way to boost your visitor count. You can even pick up some links, though be aware they will be no follow, so they won't count towards your Google page rank. Still, by boosting your traffic to your pages, you'll be sending all the right signals to Google, which will help to boost your page rank. Pulse, if more people come to your website, after having discovered you through Scoop, there's a good chance some of them will link to your content, which definitely will boost your Google ranking. How to use Scoop to help boost your traffic. 1. First, look for relevant Scoop pages in your subject area. These should be pages that post similar content to yours or publish content on a topic you cover. 2. Make sure the page has a lot of views, otherwise it won't do much for you and so it isn't worth your time. 3. Found a popular Scoop page on a relevant topic? Get in touch with the page creator and ask them if they'd like to share your related content. Obviously, you shouldn't spend too much time on this strategy as the goal is to focus on getting do-follow links, but it can be another way to get more visitors and so help your SEO. Become a sponsor of events. Sponsoring events or venues where events are being held is an excellent way to guarantee yourself some solid backlinks, as the organizers will normally always link to you from the official event website. They'll also be likely to mention you at the event, and if you pick an event related to your niche, this can be a super relevant way of getting some good promotion. Organizers are nearly always in need of sponsors, so if you have some spare funds, it's a great way to raise your brand profile. You can sponsor local or national meetups, conferences, festivals, or fairs. The only limit is your budget and how relevant you feel the event is to your brand. Create product testimonials. Have you bought any products or services lately? If so, you should definitely contact the brand you purchased from and let them know what you think, especially if you had a great experience. Companies are always interested in hearing from their customers, and if you love their product, then it's so much the better for them. Just send a quick email stating what you loved and why, and remember to state who you are, what you do, and include a link to your website. A lot of companies will run your testimonial and they'll often include a link back to your website too. Part 3. Link building services, the good versus the bad. If you're on a budget, then this guide will give you a ton of great ideas you can use to build links for free, but what about if you have a little money to invest and you'd like some extra help? Should you use a link building service or not? If so, what kind? There are a number of businesses out there that promote themselves as link building services, but the truth is many of them won't do anything to help you get the kind of backlinks you want. Having said that, it doesn't mean you shouldn't employ a link building specialist, as there are some great services out there who can aid you in your SEO quest. Before we get to the part where we teach you how to avoid the bad guys and identify the good guys, there is one piece of advice you should always keep in mind. The number one golden rule when looking for a link building service is this: go niche. It's important to work with niche-specific link builders as they will have the relevant experience in your sector. They will already have worked with clients just like you, so they already know how to get the kind of backlinks you will need. Another reason you should work with a niche link builder is that they will have a network of relevant contacts already built up that they will be able to access when you become their client. They can reach out to these contacts and score you a handy link that Google will love. If you'd gone with a less specific service, you wouldn't get the SEO boost that scoring a relevant link like this will give you. Okay, so with that piece of advice out of the way, let's take a brief look at what to swerve and what to look for when it comes to picking the perfect link building service to work with. First, the bad guys. Fiverr. If you're looking for an effective link building service, you should definitely avoid Fiverr, as although it seems like you're getting a bargain, you'll likely only end up wasting your hard-earned cash. Any type of SEO service listed on Fiverr is next to useless now, though it used to be okay, so save your budget and put it towards a link building service that's actually going to be effective. Private blog networks. Private blog networks used to be amazing for scoring links, but now they don't work well at all. This is because Google changed its algorithm back in 2017 and now it automatically filters out most of these types of backlinks. Not only that, Google also manually removes any private blog networks it identifies from its index, so you should definitely avoid buying links on other people's networks as they won't do anything to help you. Paying for guest posting or reviewing. Guest posting can certainly help you score backlinks, but not if you pay to do it. In fact, if you pay for a blog, you can get penalized by Google as this activity goes directly against their webmaster guidelines for link building. As well as this, most sites that allow paid guest posts or provide paid reviews aren't the types of places you really want your link to appear on, as they are typically not legit and many don't even get much traffic. They usually don't have great domain or site authority, even if they are related to your niche, and a lot of them are simply never read by anyone, so they won't help your traffic either. Legitimate blogs don't charge for posts, so focus your efforts on crafting a great pitch and save your money for a link building service that will actually boost your SEO. Sending out press releases. Hiring a press release distribution service to send out press releases used to give a big boost to your links, but now it's a dud approach that simply doesn't work. This is because since Google changed its algorithm, most press release links are automatically no-followed, which means they won't do anything to help you. Even worse, Google has even confirmed that it ignores press release links, so although plenty of unscrupulous sellers still advertise press release distribution as a link building service, it's not something you want to spend your cash on. The good guys. 1. Help a Reporter Out, HARO. Help a Reporter Out, or HARO, is an awesome place to get backlinks, often on really high authority sites like the Wall Street Journal, as well as many other popular mainstream websites. It's particularly great because normally it would be quite tricky to land a link on a site like this, but with HARO, journalists are looking for you, as they want you to be a source for their articles. If journalists use you as a source, you'll usually get a link as well as a mention, so it's definitely worth your while signing up to HARO and answering relevant queries. How to use HARO to build amazing backlinks. 1. Register on the HARO website as a source and select what type of account you want. The basic one is free, and it allows you to apply for as many opportunities as you want. 2. Once you've signed up, you'll receive daily emails with queries from journalists looking for relevant sources that they can use in their stories. There's something for everyone, as there are plenty of different queries in every category, from diet to insurance and computing. 3. If you have specialist knowledge in any field, or have had a unique experience, so much the better, as often journalists seek an expert point of view on a subject, and if you have one, they will be extremely likely to choose you. 4. To apply to be used as a source, simply identify the query you are interested in, then reply to it with something the journalist can use. They'll detail what they need from you in the query, whether that's an opinion, or a quote, a tip, trick or technique. All you have to do is respond. There is quite a bit of competition, but if you send a few queries out, it's highly likely you'll get something back before too long. The links you get on HARO are usually consistently high quality and won't snare you any penalties from Google, so put in some time applying to queries, as it's an awesome place to get great backlinks. 2. Content marketing agencies. Content marketing agencies focus on creating content for your brand, usually your blog or social media channels. With content marketing agencies, you usually have two options. 1. You can hire them to create a pre-agreed number of articles for you per month. Or 2. You can pay an agreed fee for a set amount of content, say 10 450 words blog posts, 5 300 words complete guides. Sometimes this fee will include content promotion, where the agency will market the articles they created, other times you'll have to promote it yourself. Content marketing agencies can be a good route to take if you're really time pressed, or you want to give your brand a boost with some professional content. Content is key when it comes to acquiring backlinks, but be careful, as cost, like quality, can vary, so if you are going down this route, shop around and do your research. As well as getting lots of links, if you invest in professional content, you should also see a boost to your traffic, as well as increased buzz about your brand. You can also repurpose the blog content they created for your social channels, by posting excerpts and snippets, along with links to the full piece on your blog. Another bonus is that when you use content marketing agencies, you won't have to worry about getting penalized by Google, as you'll be working with professionals who won't be using shady techniques. Remember, above all, you should be looking for an agency with the ability to produce standout content, as this is the secret to scoring many links. 3. Blogger outreach services. Blogger outreach services can be extremely helpful in your quest to get more backlinks, as they will help you save a lot of time contacting relevant bloggers to promote your content. Instead of you having to search for, evaluate, and then reach out to bloggers to ask them for a link, a blogger outreach will do all the hard work for you. No hunting down hard to find blogger contact details, and no chasing up email queries. Sounds great, right? The bonus is, often these kinds of services already have a built-up network of blogger and editor contacts, so they can more easily and quickly match you to blogs where you're likely to get featured. Usually, blogger outreach agencies will charge you per link they create, but sometimes, they might offer link building packages, where you pay a set fee to receive a certain amount of links. Prices vary, but the average cost of a quality link is around $150, $200, but unlike with content marketing agencies, who just create the content, that's a link you will definitely get. So, while it's not the cheapest service out there, hiring a blogger outreach service can be well worth doing if you're struggling to get backlinks, have the cash, and want a few solid links to get started with. As this is a white hat way to acquire backlinks, you don't have to worry about getting Google penalties, and as long as you work with a service that knows what they are doing, you are almost guaranteed to get relevant links on sites with good page and domain authority. You will have to produce the content yourself and you'll have to make it quality, or you'll keep getting turned down from quality blogs. It's a good idea to have some great content ready to go before you turn to a blogger outreach service. The good thing is, if blogs don't link to you, you don't pay for a backlink. Remember, look for agencies with good feedback, as some suspect services may try to add your link to one of their own websites, then say they gave you a link. 4. SEO agency. SEO agencies will cover everything needed to give a big boost to your search engine ranking, and that of course includes backlink building. Agencies will typically consult with you to define your goals, then charge you based on the amount of work you want them to do. They don't focus solely on backlink building, though as this is an important component of any SEO strategy, you are bound to acquire some good links, if you work with the right agency. Prices vary a lot, but some of the cheapest services start from around $200 a month. Make sure they know their stuff though, as there are a lot of terrible services. Remember, hiring an agency that won't have any effect will just see you throwing your money away. SEO agencies cover content creation, keyword optimization, mobile optimization and voice search optimization, content promotion, backlink creation. An SEO agency is a solid choice if you want a professional to handle every aspect of your search ranking, as they'll cover everything. If you solely want to focus on getting backlinks though, this probably isn't the service for you, as only a portion of your fee will go towards acquiring new links. Thanks for watching. Did you find this video guide to getting backlinks helpful? Are you planning to put some of our advice into practice right away? We'd love to know what you found useful, so if you found this video informative, please remember to leave your feedback. With that in mind, will you be our hero and leave us a review right away? The star review system on Udemy goes from 1 to 5 stars, with 5 stars meaning you're really happy with the information you've learned. If you loved what you learned in this video, we'd love it if you would remember to leave us 5 stars to indicate you found this video guide helpful. We read every single one of our reviews, and your rating will enable us to focus our efforts on creating more great content for you, our dear students. We really hope you loved learning all about backlinks and how to build them. Now all you have to do is get out there and start putting all that knowledge into practice. Good luck and remember to let us know how you get on. Till next time. Ing. Thomas Moravec and the team.
Hey, welcome. I am so happy you are so great student and you are doing such a fantastic progress. We have decided with BAG that we will give you something special, something you can really rely in many situations in many challenges that you need to overcome. And this is copywriting checklist. So, of course, you can download it. So we have also created an easy to download version. But this is so important to think about your content, about the preparation of the content, about website, about ads, that we have created a special, complete, animated video with professional voiceover. And this copywriting checklist, it's really big. Even the video is quite short. The information given you can build up in all your digital marketing careers, all your digital marketing campaigns, all your digital marketing content. It is touching everything. No matter if you need to have a better website, better newsletter, better copy, better ads, this copywriting checklist is really important for you. So we have created for you. So please get ready, enjoy it, please use it, and I am so happy to share this with you.
The Copywriting Guide Master Worksheet. If you want to create content that sells, you first need to learn what works and what doesn't. Sometimes though, no matter how much you apply yourself, it can be hard to keep all this information in mind when you sit down to create a copy. With that in mind, they created a handy copywriting essentials checklist you can follow to make sure you've remembered all the most important steps. There are some nuts and bolts you need to get nailed down, or as I call them, the absolute essentials of copywriting that sells. This guide presents these essentials in 5 stages you can progress through to check if you've optimized your content to sell. There are also some handy bonus checklists at the end to help you boost your content's reach on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Step 1. Define your brand. First step would be to define your unique selling point. Your number one goal is to sell or promote your product or a service. To give people a reason to buy from you, you need to define your USP, or unique selling point. Buy a notebook for research purposes and keep writing your observations in it. Write down what it is that you offer that is different or better than what your competitors are offering. To boost your brand profile, you can use social proof. Social proof is massively persuasive and encourages customer confidence. Have you worked with any trusted organizations or well-known brands or people you could mention in your product marketing? If so, who? Write them all down. Alternatively, do you have a lot of great product or service reviews that you can refer to when you come to create your content? You should also remember values and goals. Like, what does your company stand for? Or what main purpose does it have? What top 3 goals do you want your marketing to achieve for your brand this year? You should write down the answer to all these questions in a notebook. Step 2. Market research. Now you need to get to know your perfect customer before you can create content that appeals, engages, and sells. There are some questions you should be asking that will help walk you through the steps you need to take to do this. First off is, do you know your market? Second would be, have you researched your ideal customer to discover what drives them? If so, write down their biggest issue or problem in a notebook somewhere. Then write down how you are solving this issue for them with your product or service. Have you observed your competitors? To do this, look at successful brands in your niche and see how they approach their content marketing. What are the top things your competitors are doing right now that your brand is not? Make a list of all the points and write them down. Remember, to speak to your customers in a language they will understand, you need to first know how they think and talk about the products they love. Then comes, have you looked up products in your niche on sites like Amazon reviews? And how do your target customers describe products they love? Write the top 5 keywords and phrases they use most frequently down in the notebook. It is also important to answer the questions like, what do they love about these products? And how do they describe what they don't love? Or why are they unhappy with these things? Write down the answers to these questions in your notebook for research. Once you know this information, you can better angle your copy to hit customers' pain points and offer them the solutions they want. Step 3. Optimizing your content's reach. Now you know what your customers want and how they think, you need to maximize your opportunity to connect with them. Answer these questions starting from, have you maximized your content's discoverability? Then, is your SEO optimized on your website and in your content? Third is, have you done keyword research using Google Keyword Planner and Google Trends? Fourth would be if your keywords are niched down to hone in on your perfect customer. Lastly, check whether they are relevant to your product or service. Remember, don't try to be all things to all people. Niche is more effective as long as people are searching for your keywords. And don't forget hashtags. Are you using the right hashtags on Twitter and on Instagram? Have you conducted market research into your hashtags using tools like Hootsuite to see what your tags target market are searching for? Have you looked up the top trending tags in your niche on Twitter and Instagram? Doing these things will hugely boost your discoverability rate. Local SEO is important too. You also need to ensure customers in your local area can engage with your content easily. Some important points like, on your website, have you optimized your title tags? And do they mention your location? And have you included local terms in your H1 and H2 tags? Both these things are vital when it comes to local search, so Google and Google users can see your page is specific to a local area. Semantic search is also important. Google ranks pages higher that don't use repetitive, unrelated keywords. So does your content on your pages have a natural array of related words? And are you using similar phrases and words to your target keywords in your content? Finally, remember that social proof. You can use it here too. Do you have a large or growing following on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or your blog? If so, they will be the launchpad for testing your content's effectiveness. Step 4. Structuring your content to sell. Remember the AIDA formula. Attract, interest, desire, action, in that order. You shouldn't reveal everything straight away in your promo content. The goal is to keep people reading and engage their interest so you can get them to your call to action and then get them to take the action you want. Does your headline and first paragraph attract your perfect customer? A great way of attracting your market is to make the headline niche and relevant. Is your headline relevant? Or is it too vague? Does your copy interest? One way of telling whether it will be of interest is to see if it touches on your readers' issues. In your body copy, do you talk about the single biggest problem or desire your readers have? This is where having done proper market research really helps. Does your solution tap into your target market's desire and then a single biggest problem or need? If it doesn't, you need to refine your target market. If it does, you need to be sure you are making this clear. Does your copy make it clear to your potential customers that what you are offering will help them either by solving their single biggest issue which they desire greatly to be solved, or by giving them their single biggest desire? Finally, you need to get people to take action. Does your call to action encourage people to take one or at most two highly specific actions? It's not a good idea to confuse people with too many options. Does it re-emphasize why they need to take this action? That is because it will help them attain their single biggest desire. Does your call to action introduce an element of urgency? Remember FOMO, aka the fear of missing out. In your content you should be tapping into this element of your customer's psychology, particularly in your call to action. One way to tap into this easily is to use limited time promotional offers. Does your copy highlight why customers will be missing out if they don't take action now? Step 5. Polishing things up. Now we need to clean up and add some polish to make your content more engaging. Here are some essential elements you should check off against your copy to ensure it is as appealing to readers and browsers as possible. Answer these questions in your notebook to observe later. Is your copy clear? Have you checked it to make sure it's free of errors? Have you trimmed extra words and unnecessary detail? Is every word essential? Are you conveying what you need to tell customers in the shortest amount of words possible? Have you checked your grammar and spelling? You can use software like Grammarly to help you do this if you need extra help, or just use your word processing program Spellcheck and Grammar Check. Are you being persuasive or just pushy? One way of telling if you're being persuasive or pushy is by evaluating what your content is telling potential customers. Are you outlining the benefits to your customers of your product and service? Or are you just telling people how great your products and services are? Is your copy exciting? Read your content aloud. Does it sound natural and flowing? Does it sound like you are having a conversation with a friend? Because it should. Your copy should grab people's attention from the get-go. Make use of emotive, relevant headlines, and punchy sentences that hit their pain points. Is your headline optimized to clearly explain what you're offering? Or does it touch on a common problem you know your target market is concerned about? Is your copy using a mix of short and long sentences? Does it ask readers questions? Does it intrigue them, particularly at the start? Is your content structured? You don't want to confuse your customers with a jumble of words. What you want to do instead is guide them neatly through your content, like holding their hands right to the end, where they click that button to purchase. To achieve optimal structure, you need to start by honestly reviewing your content. Is it broken up into clean, easy to read blocks of text that are not too long? Think 2 or 3 shortish sentences per paragraph and no more. Have you made use of subheaders to add interest and break up the text? Are you using bullet points or numbered lists where possible? Here's an extra step. Copywriting hacks for social media. Social media is where you'll probably be promoting your content the most. It's also where you have a great opportunity to reach a large market of new potential customers. Here's a super hack checklist for creating Facebook AD copy that sells. Here are the questions you should find out the answers to, and write them down in your notebook. First off, does your content make your brand image clear? Second, is your brand image consistent with what you're trying to sell and appealing to your target market? Third is, what does your brand image make customers feel? Write all of this down in your notebook. Think about famous brands, like Apple or Pepsi. What customers are they trying to attract? What image do they project? How do they make their customers feel? Write them all down. Also check, is your copy solution orientated? And does it focus on the lifestyle or personal transformation your product offers, or the problem your product or service solves? Does your copy make use of social proof? People don't typically trust Facebook ads, and will usually scroll past, so when you get the chance to show that customers have had a positive experience using your product, you should do so. You can check, are you featuring any customer-written testimonials, reviews, photos with a customer, or videos alongside your ad content? And does your Facebook ad copy make use of scarcity and FOMO? Are you using deadlines like limited time promotions to up the sense of urgency? Are you using an image or video in all your Facebook posts? This is important as research has proven images increase your post engagement rate by over 100%. You might also want to consider color choice in your image. Did you know yellow has been found to be more effective when used in Facebook ads than almost any other color? Check if your Facebook ad has a killer headline. And is it relevant to the customer group you're trying to target? After an image, this is the number one factor that will decide whether people keep reading your Facebook ad copy. Is your header as brief as it can be while being specific enough so your audience can see the relevance? How you can improve your brand image and sell more is good. 5 ways to brand boost and increase sales is better. Are you using a subheader to be even more descriptive and tell them exactly what they can expect? For example, get my free sales boosting mini course when you enter your email address. Lastly, check, is your copy easy on the eye and exciting? And are you breaking up paragraphs in heavy blocks of text? Are you using emojis to enhance your text, especially in your headers? Emojis have been proven to attract more engagement on Facebook than plain text alone. Bonus checklist for Instagram. Here are some of the questions you should write down the answer to properly boost your Instagram marketing efforts. Starting from, are you using niche tags that have a high engagement rate? Second is, have you looked to see what your competitors are using? Third would be whether have you researched the hashtags your customers use to tag topics they are interested in that are relevant to your brand. And lastly, are you using the right Instagram tags for your post goals? You can choose from these types of tags. Number 1, community tags. Designed to connect Instagram users with an interest in a specific topic. Can be local or more general. Hashtag Black Cats would want an example of a niche but still general topic. Hashtag Black Cats in Bolton would be an example of a local specific niche topic. Second would be campaign hashtags. Designed to promote a promotional period or event, they run for a specific number of days, weeks, or months. Hashtag 12 Days Off Xmas Sale would be an example of a tag like this. Last is branded hashtags. Used to connect followers of your brand and encourage them to share content. Helps others discover you and are an effective way of demonstrating social proof and gaining new followers. Example of a branded hashtag would be using your brand name in your hashtag or a relevant phrase like hashtag neon kicks for a campaign to promote the bright colors in your sneaker range. You can also use a combination of all the above, where relevant. Experiment with hashtags on Insta and see what brings you the best results. Bonus checklist to boost your content on Twitter. Start with looking at ads for successful competing products. Find out what are they doing right that you could incorporate into your own ads or posts. Write this down in your notebook. Look at the complaints. Are you avoiding making these mistakes in your own content posts? Check if you're using tools like Hootsuite to research trending hashtags. Check whether you're using relevant niche keywords, posting regularly and using proper hashtags. Don't overstuff your posts, as if you have more tags than content can be a turnoff. Have you shortened any URLs in your post using a site like Bitly? This is important as you have a limited character amount on Twitter and people switch off if you display messy looking URLs. Bonus checklist for YouTube. It's important not to forget about video, as it's the most shared content medium, and currently makes up over 80% of all content shared on the internet. Check whether you're currently using video in your marketing approach or not. And do you have written content you could present in video format by creating animated guides or slideshows with voiceovers? Can you make video versions of your explainer guides? Have you optimized your YouTube video descriptions? This is essential to getting found, and for helping people to decide whether they want to watch till the end or not. Do your YouTube descriptions contain highly scoring keywords that are relevant to your topic? And do your YouTube descriptions contain a clear, specific description of what your video is all about? Remember, you need to specifically describe what people will learn if they watch your video if you don't want to get bad reviews on YouTube. Next steps. Okay, so you've hit publish and now you're wondering what to do next. Well, there are a couple more important steps you should take to optimize your copywriting success. First, you should be monitoring the results your content and ads gets, analyzing these, and then tweaking appropriately. On Facebook, you can use tools like Facebook Business Manager to do this, and on Google you can use Google Ads Manager. You can check how much engagement did your post or ad get. Or did you get any complaints? If you received any complaints, try and address these in your next piece of content. The next thing is to keep creating great content, using this list as your guide. Creating engaging content is the best way to get seen, get found, and get customers. Remember to keep this checklist with you every time you create a piece of content. This will help you ensure you include all the most important factors that go into creating an amazing piece of highly persuasive copy that sells.
Welcome to this very important key video. This is maybe the most important video I am giving to you, so please pay really attention. People, they always complain they never get links from Wikipedia. Even if they create a great blog post, then they place the link and the link is simply removed. So how to really get the links? So the point is, you can see this is my contributions. These are my contributions in International Wikipedia English. And this is the Czech one. I'm using automatic translations, automated translations for you. And you can see what I am basically doing. I am helping to build the Wikipedia. So it basically means that there is, for example, topic fast marketing. So I have updated this topic. And then I have placed my link for my course. This is a Czech Wikipedia. And basically what I have done it in the Czech language, but you can see the translation from Google, automated. So I have edited the source. So I have created this new section about remarketing, retargeting, Instagram, Facebook audience network. And then what I have done, I have placed Facebook advertising, I have placed the link. So that's basically the strategy you shall follow. You shall not be the person that is just jumping into the topics that are the most important for you and place there the link, because then the link will be removed and you will not have it. You will make the wiki editors angry and they will delete your link. You will not have it. Instead of that, what you need? You need to help with building the Wikipedia. So I was creating a content about remarketing, advertising, digital marketing, Facebook ads. And then I am simply placing my link and I am writing into the description that this is the source that I was using. So when I create this content, then I go to links, I add the link, and into the description, I always write that this is the source I am using. And then you can see even such a exclusive, Wikipedia, Facebook, page. And you can see I have here the link because I was updating the information about Facebook ads, and then I was writing that I am using this as a source and placing. The same with advertising, with ads. So I am helping, describing these kinds of ads, so. And then I was updating this measurement results. And then I add the link and I write that this is my source. And if you create a content for Wikipedia and you place the link and you write into description that this is the source, the link will stay. The same for digital marketing. I was improving, the web page about internet marketing, performance, and then I was placing the link, and the link is staying because I am doing my best to improve the Wikipedia. So what you really need, you need to set up your personal account and you need to build your history. So I don't really recommend just start adding the links where you need. You will just make the Wikipedia admins very angry and pissed. I highly recommend to set up the account and create the content for Wikipedia, and then you can directly, with the created content, improved content for Wikipedia, you can directly place the link. It's very easy to edit. There is nothing really special. So you just edit it and you just start writing it, so that's so easy to use it, and so you can just write. So there is nothing really special about it. The same if you need to add link, it's very easy to do it. You just write it and add the link. So I really highly recommend to do it, to use it. And please be sure that you really use the power of Wikipedia. You must become the contributor and you must build your trustfulness. Then you will build extremely strong links from Wikipedia. So I wish you all the very best. Good luck with this strategy. May you reach great success. And please remember, you build Wikipedia and you get the best links, the most powerful links from Wikipedia as the reward for you.
Reddit can be a difficult platform to crack if you're marketing a product, brand, or service. But if you can do well, there are some very worthwhile gray benefits. The platform is super hot on banning accounts that overpromote, and even major brands like Business Week have been banned from the platform for promotion by moderators. The primary reason to use Reddit to promote is for brand building, as the platform is a highly effective way of using word of mouth to introduce a new concept, idea, or hot topic. If you can provide valuable information, an expert view, or are doing something differently, you could use this to stimulate discussion. If you can get Reddit users talking about what you do, this can boost your search ranking, as you will show up in Google search results whenever people search for that topic. This is on top of the influx of organic traffic you can already get from the huge numbers of users who frequent the many topics posted on Reddit every day. Reddit users can submit posts and upvote or downvote other posts to show whether they liked them or found the information useful. The more upvotes your posts receive, the more people the algorithm will display your content to. So receive a lot of downvotes and your content will disappear to the bottom very quickly. Reddit is user-led with unpaid mods, and its primary purpose is to connect people who have similar interests. It doesn't rely on advertisers, though the site does offer the option to run paid advertisements, which means the users have a lot more say. This can be a surprisingly good thing if your content goes down well, as it can offer you extensive promotion without you having to spend a lot of money. The main Reddit benefits for marketers are: number 1, off-topic generation. Great for linking to question keywords that you can tie into your pillar pages or other deep dive content. Number 2, off-page SEO. You can use Reddit to share your useful content on any topic, providing it's high quality and relevant. This is a great way to tap into an already interested community of targeted users if you ensure the content you share is related to the topic you're posting about or responding to. And it's also great for direct engagement with an interested audience. So when you expand your audience on Reddit, you'll gain the ability to run Ask Me Anything sessions. And these are live Q&A sessions where users will be able to ask you questions in real time. To access this option, you'll have to spend time posting quality content, earning Reddit karma, and commenting on other posts. You need to hold back on promoting at first so you can get to know the community you want to engage and so they can develop trust in you and what you post. With all your posts on Reddit, your twin goal should be to provide information others will find useful and to encourage engagement. When you do promote, do it with a light touch and ensure the subreddit that you're posting to doesn't ban self-promotion outright as some do. Don't be tempted to stealth promote or make fake accounts just to boost your own posts. Reddit users are savvy and this will likely only get you banned. If you're desperate to start promoting straight away, it's better just to purchase ad space. You'll have an easier time promoting on Reddit if you're a B2B brand, as you can join business-oriented groups that are already focused on your niche. Here, you might well be able to insert mentions of your brand, blog, or products, as many people posting will be looking for solutions such as how to get more search engine traffic, for example. If you're a consumer brand, you may find it a struggle to balance promoting your brand and engaging like a regular user. However, Reddit could still pay off if you put in the time and make the right approach. So what type of content is best for digital marketing on Reddit? First of all, blog content. Blog content is hugely popular on Reddit, but it's tricky to get it right. When you do, it can be a highly effective way to get Reddit users viewing, sharing, and talking about your content. Make sure any blog content you share on Reddit is informative and has been proofread before you share. You also need to check that your blog content adds to the user experience and should use emotive headlines and subheaders to break up long pieces of text. Also, text-based posts. On most sites like Facebook or Twitter, visual content rules, but on Twitter, text content thrives and regularly receives upvotes. A large part of the reason for this is that the Reddit platform is a platform for sharing great ideas, so you don't always need wow graphics to impress. It's also worth considering sharing your blog content as a text post on Reddit instead of posting a link to your site. AMA or Ask Me Anything sessions are frequently hosted on the subreddit called r/IMA, though they can be hosted on other places on Reddit too. They are threads where Reddit users with big followings answer community questions, but you can also gain the ability to do an AMA if you have a unique story or high profile. On the subreddit AMA, users use filters to search for topics like politics or nonprofit to find the sessions that they are interested in. AMAs are great for raising your brand profile, as typically they give you a good opportunity to connect with a big general audience. News. Creating original news is difficult for many brands, but news doesn't always have to be an investigative piece or journalism. Your news could just be talking about valuable content from industry thought leaders, or could be a link to original research on an important new report. If you want to create news about your product or services, you could announce new features and talk about their benefits. You could also talk about how unique or technologically advanced they are, if this is true. Be careful that you stay on the right side of informative, as on Reddit, you really don't want to come across as overly promotional. To find out what kind of news might be well received on Reddit, monitor how many people are talking about your keywords and relevant topics. Has anyone mentioned your brand or your competitors' brands? If so, are they talking in a positive way, considering your products or services as a solution? Are they unhappy with what you do or with what your competitors are doing? You can use your findings as an opportunity to offer an alternative solution to your rivals or to improve where people have expressed dissatisfaction. Asking for feedback. You can use Reddit to discover what your target audience really wants, as well as learn what people think of your brand and products. You can also find out what users feel about industry trends and developments, which can then help you tailor your services or products to be more appealing. To use Reddit in this way, just ask topical questions in relevant subreddits that encourage users to share their views. Ads. If you want to advertise on Reddit, your only choice is to opt for a promoted post, though you will be able to use an image or video in your ad. Reddit users do not appreciate blog content or other posts that are overly promotional, so if you want to openly push your product, you'll have to go for a promoted post. When it comes to your ad content, Reddit suggests that you use creatives that encourage conversation, so bear the site's user base in mind when it comes to crafting your promo. You can define a campaign objective and use segmenting to target better by selecting audience criteria based on user interest, location, community subscription, and some other stuff as well. Don't forget the Promoted tab, as you can use this to see how your competitors' paid ads perform. This is useful to get an overview of how Reddit users respond to ad content and will help you discover whether competitors are promoting to communities who may be interested in your product.
Quora marketing. Quora is where questions get asked or answered by internet users, and answers can be factual or opinion. You might not have considered Quora as useful to your marketing efforts, but it can be a great way to connect with potential customers who have high trust in you. The key to success on Quora is to establish yourself as an authority voice on the platform. You can't just start promoting right away. To be successful, you must create trust by consistently answering questions and engaging. Quora is not a place where you can push products, unless you're running paid-for ads, but once you've built up a little bit of credibility, you can share your blog content or links to your site. The 4-step guide to using Quora for promoting. 1. Sign up for an account and completely fill out your profile, then follow relevant industry topics. 2. Start answering your first questions. Choose ones you can answer completely and take the time to give a detailed answer of at least 100 words or ideally more. Don't include any promotion at this stage, as people won't react well to new users using the platform to push their content. 3. As soon as you've made between 5 to 10 responses to questions, you can start to share your own content. The way to promote on Quora is to use excerpts from your blog articles that are relevant to the topic in question, with links to the full blog post included at the end. Tell people that if they want to know more, they can visit your blog to read the rest of the article. 4. To make Quora pay off, you must be active often, so check back regularly to see if you're receiving any comments on your posts and follow up with them fast to get rated higher. Consider making your own threads, too, about related topics to your brand, but never blatantly sell. And always keep your posts informative, or you'll risk losing credibility or getting banned.
My dear student, welcome to this short video. I would love to talk a little bit about success, because the aim of this course is, first of all, explain you digital marketing, social media, SEO, but the second goal is to help you to reach success. So we talk also about curriculum, CV, LinkedIn profile, reaching out with LinkedIn, and what I would love to talk about is a little bit about the approach what you can have. So the most I have recognized, I have two kinds of students, and one kind of student is like very active, and also they dream what they want, and they are much more ready for success. What does it mean? It means that it's much better to do something than waiting, because this is quite obvious. We all like to wait for better moment, for better conditions, or wait that we watch more videos or we get more capital, so we simply like finding different excuses. And this is of course something that we all do, and we all need to overcome this habit of waiting that something will come. But if I see my most successful students, they have the opposite approach. They have the approach of trying, doing. What does it mean? I had a student and he was simply talking to his friends, and suddenly he got starting the business in Facebook ads. Another student, he was dreaming to start e-commerce business, and he knew he would love to do mobile accessories and he would love to really push it. So he started step by step this business. He was dreaming about it and he was able to do it. So this is very important, this approach. Stop waiting, start doing, start talking. So of course first you need to find out what you wanna do. If you wanna reach out some HR people and get some great position, well-paid position in digital marketing, or if you want to build your own e-commerce, if you want to start your SEO or social media agency. So this approach that you decide what you want is very important, because then you change your mind and you start focusing on that what you want. And naturally it will step by step start happening in your life. You might even talk to people, meet people, and something positive will happen. So this is very important to decide what you want. And then second very important point is start thinking and start doing. And it's very important to overcome the habit of waiting. It's very, very important to overcome this habit of waiting. And I just wanted to talk more about this approach that you focus on your mind and you really know that you want to reach success.